Hello, everybody, wherever you are. I am your friend Sam, and today we are going to populate this little palette from ArtToolkit. It is a pocket palette. It's very small, fits in your hand. These are the pans, and when these are dry, they are going to fit into this, onto this magnet very, very neatly. Now, at Art Supply Center, I also found this marvelous little starter kit. This is your Cotman watercolors 12, and we have lemon yellow, cad yellow, cadmium red pale hue, alizarin crimson hue, dioxazine purple, ultramarine, cerulean hue, sap green, burnt sienna, burnt umber, ivory black, Chinese white, and just for good measure, we have some Payne's gray here. So let's get busy. First we'll do this lovely color. And we are gonna just go ahead and fill this little guy right up. Gonna populate this palette. Okay. Cadmium yellow hue. Of course, these are all hues because Cotman is a student grade, but experience has proven it's a very, very good student grade. And let's see, let's just not go. Okay, so there you go. You've got your cool and your warm yellow. And I'm doing these all in one take until I learn how to edit things. I am a beginner. Okay, cadmium red hue. Now, as a few of you probably know, you get hues because hues are less expensive to produce, and you can get this whole watercolor palette here for about 50 bucks. And yes, you do owe yourself the best you can afford, but if you can only afford student grade, you know, Cotman is a well-known brand for a very good reason, and the very good reason is because it is very good for the price you get for it. Okay, we're going to put dioxazine purple into this little guy. Close that guy up. Okay, our hot blue ultramarine. And I'll get it all over my hands, because you're supposed to. Can never trust an artist who doesn't get his paint on his hands. Well, maybe you can, I don't know. Now let's put the cerulean in here. Let's give a good look at this. Well, let me do it in frame. Okay, that should do it for that. Do this and these start to look like little gems, and I adore that. Sap green is our next one. And sap green it is. Now what I like about these palettes is you can get yourself a, excuse me a moment. You can get yourself the primaries, the hot and cool primaries, but they also give you these automatic greens and purples, so you can play around with that. Do be advised that this can be a bit messy. Okay, next, burnt sienna. Because what is a beginning watercolor set without some earth tones? There we go. Let's put you in there. Put a little more in there. There we go. That should do. Burnt umber. As they like to say, I can't find anybody around here. You see raw umber, you see burnt umber. Seems like no one around here knows how to cook umber. Stealing somebody's umber is known in the art world as taking umbrage. Okay, ivory black. Now I've noticed that usually they put other blacks in here like Mars black, but they figure ivory black is good. Okay, let's put a little more on that end. There we go. And finishing out the box, Chinese white. And I understand they call it Chinese white because it is reminiscent of the whiteness of fine china. If it has anything to do with the nation of China, it's indirectly. And one more, Payne's Gray. Which, as me as a beginner, is kind of lazy because Payne's Gray, well, if you just don't want to try and hit a warm gray or cool gray or some sort of gray, you do that, and you're good. Okay, so got that. And I have one pan left over. I don't know what, if anything, I'll be doing with it. And as you can see, there's just this little bit in each one. And I'm going to let this sit out for a day. Let it dry. And then we will put it all in this little thing. Our palette will be populated. And then we'll see what I can do with it.